Interesting comment, and very telling, because the assumption that by certain ages people should have done certain things shows a complete lack of understanding of how life doesn't always go the way people think it will go. In fact, I'm putting it out there, it usually doesn't go how people expect it to at all. Um, Either that or you genuinely don't understand how people buy houses, unless you have the money for a house, which is not unknown, but not actually that usual, because I don't know if you know this, but houses are quite expensive. They cost more than cars do, um, quite a bit more than cars do. Now, the thing about that is that you have to get a thing called a mortgage. And in order to be given a mortgage for the amount of money that you need to buy a house, which I would remind you is a big amount of money, you have to show that you earn enough money to pay for that mortgage. Now, the fact that you might be paying rent every month for £1,000 doesn't mean that the mortgage company will say, well, you can then afford £1,000 a month on a mortgage. Oh, no, 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 they don't work it like that. They work it on how many times your salary you are earning. And I have never really earned a great deal of money. I have always been really below what is known as the breadline, the poverty line. Um, and there are a lot of people like me, people who earn the minimum wage and do what I'm sure you think of as maybe menial jobs. They're the jobs that keep society running. People like supermarket cashiers, people like cleaners, they don't earn very much money per hour. People in shops don't earn a great deal of money. And if there are two of them, and they're lucky, they might be able to afford a mortgage. But sometimes, I don't know if you know this, that there are people who live on their own or live with their children and don't have a partner who earns more money than they do. And that means that they might want to buy a house and they might work very, very hard indeed, but they don't earn enough money to be able to borrow the big sum of money that you need to buy a house. So you go and look up how much houses cost, and I think you'll be quite surprised because they are quite a lot of money.